Okay, this is me going ahead and using my third unit that is an Xbox One. As you can see here, the screen isn't completely locked up. This is another false start. To further make sure that you understand that this is not a hoax. Stuff's a little disarranged right now because I'm not going to finalize arrangements around an Xbox One that is not working properly. And just to further teach a point of it not working. I've already done this already, but you should find this interesting. You heard a little chime. Nothing's happening. And it's very much still white. Now, I gave this plenty of time to sit before after doing it, but I can do this again and again. Check this out. Yeah, there's plenty of time that was left to sit there, and it just does it over and over again. That means we're now back to square one, where we have a console that we cannot do anything with if it has a false start, and I have to unplug it just in order to get it to start up again. This is completely unsatisfactory. This is the third Xbox unit I have been through, and all three of them had problems. First one had false starts. Second one bricked after its first update. And this one, still doing the same thing. I at least gave this one credit that when it would have a false start, it would normally fail, and then at least reset itself to the point where I didn't have to yank it from the wall in order to use it again. But now we're back to square one, even on that. This is the third Xbox One unit, and this has now been a recorded incident. I have several emails. Apparently, Microsoft does not get emails designated to its advocacy team. Yeah, that helps. And wow, that's just 3 consoles. Could not get it right because they're sending out refurbs of units that they don't understand what's going wrong again. So they're putting bad units back out onto the street. And I can't send emails to the advocacy team that was meant to do it. They said that they're just not getting them. I'm keeping a backup folder of several emails, sending them out. And the only time I really get to be able to talk to Microsoft is either their live chat team or the phone teams, which they're trying their hardest. I can't blame them. However, the advocacy team does not call you on the phone, from what I understand, even though I thought that might be the case. The time I got the third unit, I already had an email 2 days before asking me how things are going. I don't know. I didn't get a unit yet. How would I even know that? And turns out that email that I didn't even know I had said I had only 48 hours to respond. They were going to consider the case closed. Excuse me? You guys couldn't even get back to me 4 to 5 days when it comes to emails. So, why am I suddenly struck down to 48 hours? And I said that I could reopen the case, and if I had any questions I could email them, but the email is not going through. I have about, usually 3 emails to their one, usually always a separate individual. Now, when you cannot call them on the phone and their email fails, the whole system breaks down of this replacement system that they have. It's not satisfactory at all. So there's several stops with Microsoft right now where some of us just cannot get a working Xbox One. I've tried everything. Next time it's going to be me calling. I'm going to be calling tomorrow, Monday, also known as Titan's Eve, because it's literally the day before Titanfall.
The time is now 9 p.m.
And that's Jarvis telling me it's 9 p.m. Anyways, I'm going to go watch Walking Dead after I unplug this thing from the wall, unplug it back into the wall, just so I can watch TV. Yeah, because I kind of like the features of TV of Xbox One. When it works, there are some great ideas here, and it's very much what I want to work. I don't want to be at odds with Microsoft. I do believe in Windows. I'm sure as hell not going Mac, but this is bad. I'm about to call in and expect a 4th unit for delivery. And 4 units later, several phone calls, several emails that they're now supposedly not getting, because I checked with the call team. They're saying that they're not showing up in my account for complaints email-wise. Just wow, where does it stop? Where does it stop? I'm not going to just say, oh, well, I'm going to give up and put the Xbox away. That's $500. I'm a day one user. And this is just bad. Similar happened with the 360, where you were with this unit that, hey, guess what? We're going to replace it. Yeah. And it's going to work. No, it's not, because you replaced it with a unit already broken. With a testing that you don't understand how to properly test it, because it's new hardware. These things should not be put out back on the street. They should be kept at home and studied, and replaced with batches that are being proven to work. Why would you do this to your fans? Why would you do this to your users? I understand that, oh, well, things happen, and you need to understand it's new hardware. Yeah, I do. But you're now experienced in this happening. You had the red ring. Other consoles had issues. And granted, it is covered for at least an entire year. But, come on, is it going to take the full year just to get an Xbox One that's working? Am I really going to have to blow this up to an incident by talking and trying to get the help of online communities just to make it such a big deal that, like, oh yeah, well, we gotta now show the community that we're a good console and a game company by really replacing it? Or is it going to get to the point where I do try that I become like the next, bad person who, oh, this is just a hoax. And this is just a case of, oh, he wants exposure and all. No, I'm not. As it is, you'll notice I'm not even trying to get my real name on this video. I just want crap to work. And I need you to understand that when it doesn't work, and it's 3 consoles later, soon to be a 4th, because obviously there is still something wrong here. This is not like a VHS recording or a DVD or recording. This is just bad. So, this is my footage. It's going to go with several other pictures, several other emails. Come on, guys. 3 consoles later, soon to be a 4th? Well, I'm signing off with that. And hopefully something gets done about this. Because, as far as I know, my PlayStation don't do this.